Jack here, JBF Music and Guitar Lessons. I couldn't find a short lesson with tabs on this solo, so I thought I might as well do one. This is one of those songs that's annoyingly slightly out of tune, so if you want a backing track that's in tune to practice over, check the timestamp in the comments in the description below, where I'm just playing the rhythm at half speed. If you want to try it faster, just use the cog in the bottom corner to speed up the video over that part. What I'm going to do now is talk about the nuances, how to get it sounding a bit more authentic, and a few things to watch out for. Obviously a Stratocaster or single coil guitar will sound more like Ritchie Blackmore, but I mean it's not that big a deal. I think Mr. Blackmore was going for more of a country vibe here in general. In terms of the tone and style, it's very staccato, meaning short and snappy notes. There are a lot of partial pinches here as well, so I think he's holding the pick very close to the tip. So it's just a tiny bit poking out like that. It sounds like that's what he's doing to me anyway. Using a combination of palm muting, like muting a note with your, after you play it with your palm, not actual palm muting, like that, with the tip of the pick. So there I'm playing the note, I'm muting it with the pick, and also with the left hand. So you want to use a combination of these different techniques to get the kind of desired staccato effect. And so a fairly strong pick attack will help get the right sort of clarity as well. I find picking sort of around here tended to help. So for example, if we played with the plectrum flat against the strings very softly, around the neck you get a fairly soft sound. I mean, I am still on my bridge pickup, so it's quite trebly. But if we angle the plectrum more kind of this way, we hold it close so it's just a little bit sticking out the top, and begin a bit more. You're getting those kind of partial pinches. It almost sounds like you're playing with a coin or something. So yeah, let's just go through it bar by bar. It starts on the offbeat, the and of 1. So coming in from the last section, you'd have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. And if I count that with the and, you'd have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. It might take a few goes to get, but count along and it should fall into place pretty quickly. So the first beat is a rest, as I say, then you're hitting that pre-bend on the 1. So rather than bending up to the note, we're bending up to the note and then coming down, just like a normal pre-bend. Again, you know, we really want to nail on the staccato thing, really try and get the notes nice and short there. The pre-bend on the 4th fret, I think is a raunchy 3/4 tone, so rather than a tone or a semitone somewhere in between. I could be mistaken, but this seems to fit quite well. The next part, these pull-offs, the quarter tone bend I've put in here, I don't think it's particularly by design. I think it's more from pulling down on the strings. Quite hard to get a sort of stronger sounding pull off rather than anything else. So I wouldn't suggest trying to bend it here, but just try and do quite an aggressive pull off, and that bend will probably just sort of happen. So whammy vibrato here on this note, which in all honesty I'd probably just do normal vibrato live because it's less likely to go out of tune that way. Tiny little thing, but you know, if the lights are on you, it's a bit sweaty, it can knock things out of tune. And see, well, I play things safer these days than I did in my youth anyway. So these 5th fret bends on the B string are a good example of what I do, the aforementioned pick muting. So what I'm doing there, I'll change my angle slightly. We're doing that bend, and then these, playing the note, I'll put a bit more pick out so hopefully you can see it. Playing the note, getting it with the pick, we're just resting the pick on the strings, and playing it again. I mean, obviously you can use your left hand, use your right hand and sort of come in and mute it with your palm after the notes. Just suggestions and things to watch out for of how to get that amazing staccato vibe that he's going for here. The next bar, again, that aggressive pull-off sound. Maybe rush the pull-offs ever so slightly as well. Try to think of the sound you want to get. Try to hear it in your mind first, that kind of snappy, clear sound. And when doing it a lot of the time, when playing guitar, your muscle memory can sort of manifest the sounds without having to put too much thought into it. On that note, a lot of what I'm teaching here has been reverse engineered. I've learned the solo and was more focused on getting the vibe, which just sort of slowly happens over the course of learning it for me. And I've tried to then deconstruct the subtle elements I'm unconsciously adding to try and demystify what's going on and explain how to get it sounding a bit more kind of Blackmore-esque. Yeah, anyway, the next bit, really cool alternate bend, so there's a lesson card on there if you want some more information on that. But this 4th fret, we're bending it 3 times but in different directions. So I would be tempted to go bending up, bending down, bending up. You could go down, up, down. But that's the trick to getting this kind of wonky country sound. If you go it's going to sound dit 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 dit. You want this nice fluid, and that's where the alternate bending comes in. The former way, when I bend this up, so when I suggested pulling down, up and down, if you do that it might help you, but for me I like to go up first, because it kind of sets me up for the next bar where I'm going over to this note. I just find my pinky's in a slightly better position. And just to clear this up, with the bend I'm just picking it once. I'm not picking every bend, so just like that. I think there is a tiny rake here, it's that note in brackets, so just kind of coming, muting the B string and into the E. Just helps this note pop a little bit more. Again, keep that staccato thing going. And I think this bend is on the 2nd fret from the G. Again, I think it's one of these 3/4 bends. It could be the 3rd fret, up a tiny bit and a quarter, but have a listen to yourself and just see what you think. I think it is here. Again, some aggressive pull-offs, and you want that. If you're more of a modern player, think Paul Gilbert. I think from actually learning this solo, I think there's probably a lot of Blackmore style in Paul Gilbert's playing. I'm not too sure of how conscious a decision this is or how aware of it is, but like this to me, it sounds very kind of Gilbertian, sounds like something Paul Gilbert would do. So yeah, and I'd opt to keep this this 4th fret here, right? There might be a partial pinch on it, and if you do that, and also like I was saying, when you're holding the pick close to the tip, you're likely to get a lot of partial pinches. And I would try and keep them subtle, because if you don't, it's going to sound more kind of like a Van Halen or 80s thing and less like the original. But the nice kind of partial pinches are going to lend themselves to it really quite well. So the 7th fret is fairly heavily muted in this bar here. This first one here. To the extent that I'm not too sure if that's the note he's playing or not. It sounded like it was, and it sort of follows the chord, so hopefully, at least I think it does. So hopefully that is the right one. And again, the last 2 bars is very clear and punchy, so you don't want the kind of Leonard Skinner ringing into each other, right? That kind of nice sharp poppy thing that we've done throughout this. And ending on the fret here, so the way, there's 2 ways you could do this. So I think this is in fact a pre-bend going semitone 7, no, so I'm bending 7 up to 8, pre-bend, release down to 5. But what you might be doing is just sliding down. You might be going, so you can either go, or whichever you prefer to do. Again, live, I'd maybe be tempted to do that, because it's just a bit easier on the fingers. And also, you could finish the solo up on this note, but what I'd be tempted to do, instead of finishing on that, is just go back to the chorus. So you'd have, or with the pre-bend, let's do that just for good measure. And then you're right back into it, because that kind of helps with the final chorus. It totally depends how you're playing this one with your band or whatever, though. But yeah, some other solos to check out, click this video here, or click this one for some riffs, and same idea if it's the tab, fast and slow. But yeah, leave any suggestions, share, like, and enable notifications with that little bell on the side, if you feel so inclined. Cheers guys.